Do you feel awkward or confused after approaching a woman? Like you don't know where to bring the conversation, but you want to get to know her better. Hey guys, I'm Steph Ganowski, your dating and relationship coach for men. And in today's video, I'm gonna help you lead the conversation where you want it to go. Okay, so you finally approached her, you started a conversation, and in your head you're like, yes, shit, where is this gonna go? What am I doing? Maybe I should just leave. And then you awkwardly leave. This happens with a lot of guys because they're actually not prepared for it to work out for themselves. I work with so many men who have this belief that, oh, well, when I go out, I feel awkward around women and therefore I act awkward. Conversations never really flow with me. I'm not a great conversation starter. I usually don't get her number. And when this belief is so ingrained, you don't expect it to go right. And if it does go right, you self-sabotage it in some way. So we don't want to do that, right? We want it to work out, and we want you to realize it can work out for you, and it will work out for you. You just have to have these 3 things in mind. Number 1, and this is my favorite word recently, intention. Have intention. So I'm not saying have an expectation of getting her number every time you approach a woman, like I said in my last video, but I want you to have the intention of, what do I want to get out of a conversation with an attractive woman? Like, what do I want to come from that? What do I want for myself to come out of that? You know, instead of having the belief nothing's going to work out, you have the belief, you know, it could work out. So where would I want it to go? So an intention can be anywhere from, okay, I want to start getting more women's numbers, or I want to start having more flirtatious conversations with women. So the next time I approach a woman, it will be more flirtatious, or I'll get a number, or I'll make her smile. Having an intention reminds your brain that, hey, when we're in this situation, this is how you're going to flow. This is how you're going to feel. This is how confident and calm you're going to act towards her. And this is how you want her to respond. So it's really just setting yourself up for success in this way. And when you know it's going to happen for you, your body is ready for it. So when you get to that place, you're not in this anxious state of, oh my God, what do I say? You're calm, cool, and collected, and you know what you want, so you're going for it. Number 2, know what signs to look for when it comes to conversing with a certain type of woman. You want to put the ball in your court, guys. Like, you want to know that you can keep talking with her, or you don't have to keep talking with her, okay? Women don't have it all in their court. You can approach a woman, and maybe she's really into you, but you're not feeling it, and you can walk away. You know, that's okay. I think a lot of you guys just have this idea that, oh, like, you put women on a pedestal and women always have the power to shut me down. That's not true. You have power too, and you can decide if you want to continue conversing with a woman or if you want to take it further to a number. Great thing to do is to ask yourself beforehand, okay, what sign am I going to look for from her in order for me to know if I want to go further with it and maybe give her my number, ask for her number. So you can say to yourself, okay, before I approach this woman, or before I approach any woman tonight or tomorrow or in the future, I'm going to look for these signs. I'm going to look for her laughing a lot. I'm going to look for her touching me, maybe on the arm, like a quick touch on the arm, lots of eye contact. And if I have those 3 things, that's how I know she's really into me. And if I'm really into her, I'm going to go for it. Or it can be more on the mental side too, right? Like if you start talking about a certain topic and she seems very intellectual and you're a sapiosexual and that really gets you going, then you can say, oh, okay, well, if she's really knowledgeable and really passionate about what she does in life and she uses a lot of body contact, then that's definitely a sign for me. That's when I'm gonna go and give her my number or ask for hers. Hey guys, so far number 1 is have the intention in mind of what you want out of approaching a woman and having a conversation with a woman. What do you want to get out of it? This is your choice. And number 2 is what will tell you specifically if you want to take it further with this woman in particular. What signs are you looking for from a woman when you approach her and converse with her in order to take it to the next step? Before we dive into step number 3, I want you guys to please subscribe to this channel so that you're getting new dating and relationship tips every single Wednesday, because I want to be here to help you guys in your relationships with yourself and with women. So hit that subscribe button right now. Step number 3 is, what line do you want to use? And I know this can seem a little like, oh, I don't want to use a line, like that's so cheesy to use a line, I don't use lines. But think about it, guys. This is when you usually hit panic mode, right? Especially if you're really into her. Say you had the intention to approach a beautiful woman, you did it, then you started conversing with her, then you looked for all the signs and she matched all the signs, and now you're like, oh my God, this is a potential date. Oh my God, what do I do? So instead of you being in your head like, what do I do? What do I say? You can have a line to help prep yourself for what you want to say to her in order to take it further. And this can be a direct line, like, I'd love to take this further with you. I think you're really attractive and I want to get to know you better, which is more direct because it's showing like I'm attracted to you. It's putting it right out there. Or you can take a more indirect approach. You can say, hey, if you need more help on that, like, I'd love to help you or be there for you if you have any questions. You know, here's my number. If you want to text me and just ask me, that's totally cool whenever you want. So that's an indirect approach of giving her the ability to text you and move the relationship further. So both of them work. Both of them have worked on me, both have worked on my friends, and sometimes the indirect is a less threatening way. Also, me personally, I believe you giving your number to her is very less threatening. A lot of times women are just put on the spot in that sense and we're like, I don't know if I want to give it to you. Oh my God, I feel uncomfortable. The last thing you want to do is make her feel uncomfortable the first time you guys talk, right? So a really great thing to do is once you're in that place and you know you're reading her and you're really getting the feel that she's into you, then don't be afraid to give your number out there, even in a direct way or an indirect way. It works for both. Because now the ball is in her court and she gets to choose how to move this further and you don't have to worry about it. You know, like the stress is out of your hands. So if you give her your number, you don't have to worry about texting her or like when to text or whatnot. She will text you. So also takes pressure off you guys. Okay guys, well those are my 3 tips of taking the conversation further to get to where you want it to go. Don't forget to comment below if these tips helped you, if you've used them before, which ones are your best techniques. I would love to hear about it. Also, if you guys didn't know already, I have a podcast called What I Love About Men. I put out new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. This podcast is all around helping men improve their lives physically, mentally, emotionally, and sexually with themselves and with women. So check out that podcast if you haven't yet, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you heard any noise in the background of today's video, it was this guy. So Pico, your first YouTube, say hi. Okay, bye guys.